Thursday. The Thursday one.
The one you recently.
Hello, hello, hello. Hi.
Hi, Casey.
Hi, welcome to your yoga practice. I'm glad you are here. So today, let's start sitting, leg cross. Just find it comfortable. Hi, how are you? I'm glad you are here. Find a comfortable way to be. Sinking the hips down. Lengthening the spine. And maybe you close your eyes just for a moment or so, just to relax everything. Start to let go all the events of the daytime coming right here, right now. Just let go the past. Thank yourself for being here to find peace of mind, body, and spirit. Take a breath in through your nose and feel your breath as you relax your shoulders, your hips, and sink your sitting bone all the way into the ground. Breathe in, filling your belly all the way to your chest. And relaxing, breathing out, relaxing your shoulders, flowing down your hips, and sinking into the ground. Just make this your own as you breathe in, eyes closed. Bring your attention inwards and breathe out. Sink down. Let go. Keep this going. In. Relax, release, and let go. Few more breaths. If thoughts comes into your mind, let it be. Just come back to your breath. And breathe in and breathe out. So we're going to have a few more breaths, but we're going to count them. So as you breathe in and you breathe out, that will be 1. Let's go all the way to 10. Breathe in and breathe out, counting inside. That will be 2. Keep going. Count to yourself. depending on where you're at. Let's do 2 more breaths in and out. And gently begin to open your eyes. And just change your feet around. So if your right leg is on top, bring it in. So the left leg comes on top this time. Breathing in, both hands comes up. Breathing out, right hand comes down, lengthen to the right side. We're going to stay on the right side for 2 more breaths. Breathe in, left hand is up. Breathe out, lengthen to the right side. Feel that left side stretch. 1 more. Breathe in. Stretch your left rib cages. Empty the belly. Coming back, both hands is up. Switch side, left hand comes down. Breathe in, lengthen the right hand. Breathe out, lengthen to the left side. 2 more times. In and out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Both hands comes up as you breathe in. Cactus hand as you breathe out. Bend the elbows, look up. Both hands comes up. Cactus hand as you breathe out. Open your chest, open your rib cages. 1 more. Breathe in. Lengthen the hands up. This time, let's bring the hands all the way back and down on the floor. Fingers away from you, pointing away from your hips. And as you breathe in, you lift the chest, you lift your gaze, push down on your palm. And as you breathe out, you round and look into your stomach or floor. Breathe in, chest comes out, gaze is up. Breathe out, round. 1 more. In and out. Breathing in, come back to the center, lengthen the spine. Release the hands, we're gonna rotate the shoulders back. Just a few times, just lift them up and back. And then let's rotate them forward. Lift them up and drop it back down, forward. Let's place the fingers on the shoulders. Elbows up. Rotate the elbows 5 times one direction. And come back 5 times the other direction. And gently release. Let's bring the right elbow up. Use your left finger. Give yourself a push back, a tiny little guide back, and a pat on your back. Just open the triceps, the right side. Breathe in and out. Switching hands, bring both hands down. Lift the left elbow up, the other hand, push him back, guide it back. Take a breath in and out. Lengthen that left hand straight up. Bring him across your chest. The right hand is gonna kind of guide it into your chest. So the left elbow is directly maybe inside the right elbow. Push them in towards you. The back of the 4 hands join each other. The right finger inside the left palm, eagle hands. So if this is too much right now for you, you can just grab your shoulders. But if you're able to get to eagle hands, just lift the elbows up as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, relax the elbows back down. Breathe in, lift them up. Breathe out, bring it back down. One more, please. Breathe in, lift them up. Breathe out, reverse it back down. Open up your hands. Good. Let's switch hands. Bring the other hand, elbow up. And keep the hand straight and lengthen it up. Guide it inside across your chest. So now this time the right elbow is directly inside the left. Back of the hands joined together. Left fingers inside the right palm. Or vice versa. Just make sure you do the other side. Breathe and lift your elbows up. Breathe out, bring it down. In and out. One more, please. And release it back down. And let's open the hands up. Lift both hands up. And drop them down on the floor in front of you. And just walk the fingers forward as much as you can. Keep going. Stretch your back, your lower back. As we started last week, we're going to be focusing a little bit on the core, the glutes, the midsection. There's light, little lights start to show at the end of the tunnel. Spring is coming, so we're going to start walking the waist area a little bit. Start to walk the hands back. Take a breath in and take a breath in relaxation. Let's transition to tabletop. So come into a tabletop. Good. Let's lengthen both hands up. The hip is directly above the knee. Puppy pose. Bring your head down. Lengthen your hands. Spread your fingers. Lengthen your hands. It's okay if your forehead is on the floor here. Take deep breaths in and out. So let's lengthen those hands a little more so your hips start to shift forward. You're going to be on your elbows, sphinx pose. Come all the way down. Take your time coming down. So you're on your elbows here. Take a breath in to look up. And as you breathe out, you're going to lengthen your left hand. Palm is facing up. Your left cheek rests on your biceps. You're sideways. Bring your right knee close to your chest. Lengthen your other hand above your head. The palm touches. Interlock the fingers and turn the palm away. Take a breath in and out. Good. Release your top hand. Windmill the hands around 3 times. Rotate your shoulders. Or 5. And come back the same 3 or 5 times. Good. Now bring the top knee a little closer to your chest. Take a breath in and out. Now let's bend the bottom knee. Bend the bottom knee. See if your top hand will touch your toes or the top of your leg. You're going to quad stretch the bottom leg. Bring the heel to your glutes of your left leg. The left knee is bent. The heel comes to the glutes. Feel the stretch in your quad. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Relax. No tension, just easy does it. Breathe in and breathe out. One more. Slowly and gently release that leg down. Gonna switch side, turn to the other side. The left knee comes towards your chest. The bottom leg is straight. Bring the top hand to join with the bottom fingers. Turn the palm away and lengthen. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Now, lengthen the top hand and rotation. Rotate the shoulder, the top shoulder. 3 to 5 times one direction and 3 to 5 times the other direction. Bring both fingers to join again. Let's slowly bend the bottom knee. Release the top hand and see if you can touch or grab the toes or the top of your feet. And you can go as deep as you want. You can move that bottom knee a little bit and you can bring the heel to touch the glutes. Just stretch it. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. And it's okay if your mind goes somewhere else. Just gently bring it back to your breath. No worries, no problems. You can tell yourself that it's not about where the mind goes, because mind will do that. It's about joyfully and peacefully bringing it back to your breath without any judgments. Gently release that leg down and turn and face down and just lengthen your hands out. Point your toes, feel your spine go, shake your booties, move side to side. You can rock left, rock right over your biceps. Place the palm by your floating ribs. Your fingers are spread wide. Start to push and lift up your chest and your gaze just a little and come back down. 2 more times. Each time you go a little more. Maybe this time you lift it all the way from here. All the upper body is lifted and slowly come back down. Let's try for hop dog. Push on your palm. See if you can lift the whole upper body up. Maybe your knees will even come up. Take a breath. If your knees is up, place it back down. Find a tabletop. It's 2, 3 cats and cow here. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, round and tucking, look into your stomach. Maybe your hips slice towards your heels. Breathe in to lift your chest and your gaze. Breathe out to round. Your head will be the last to tuck in. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's find a child pose. This is the one you sit on your heels. And if you're not able to sit all the way, that's fine. Just go as comfortable as for you. And just come down. Lengthen and spread your fingers. Maybe your elbows doesn't even touch the floor, just the tip of your fingers are touching the floor, so your hands and arms are engaged. Let's walk the hands to the left side. A little gentle twist. Hands comes to the left side. Feel the twist on the right side of your hips and shoulders. Come back to the center and try walking to the other side. And feel that little gentle stretch on the left side of your body. Come back to the center and lengthen your hands out. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Let's come back to tabletop. I'm going to stretch our wrist a little bit here. Just turn the fingers towards your right knee. Right palm is up. Finger facing the knee. Take a breath in and out. Then switch hands and try the other side. Breathe in and out. So I call this Butty call asanas. So we're going to be walking the trunks a little bit. So we're going to start with just shaking our tails. Shake right, shake left. Just moving your hips. You can do figure eight if you like. Any movement that just suits your body right now is good. Then come back to the center. We're going to lift the right knee up towards the right side, just like when dogs go party, fire hydrants. We're going to do rotation of that right knee. So you're going to make circles with your right knee. See if you can do 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rotation to the other side. 1, 2. And it's okay if you cannot. Just do, maybe you can only do 3 or 4. Take a break. Whatever you can do. It's up to you. Good. Now come back. We're going to lift it back up again. Come down about a couple of inches and lift. Let's do 9, just going up. 1, opening up the right hip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my God. 8, 9. Lengthen the legs out, parallel to the left knee. Straighten them out to the right side. So the right leg is extended to the right side, parallel to the left knee. So you're going to lift your hands off the mat, find strength and come up. Hands comes to the hips. Then extend your hands into T shape. Slowly we're going to guide the left hand down and lengthen the right hand. I want you to be able to feel this stretch from your toes all the way to your side belly, oblique muscles, your rib cages, your shoulders, all the way to your fingers. Lengthen it. Take a breath and a breath out. So we're going to find strength to come back up to the center. Come back up. And then go to the other side. Right hand to the right leg. Slide it down. Lift the left hand up. Go as far as comfortable for you and a little more. Find strength to come back to the center. Let's bring the left hand down again. And slowly rotate that right hand. And come down with the right hand. Both hands is down on your mat. We're going to slide the right leg back, straight back. Then we're going to lift him up. Bend the right knee. We're going to go up and down 9 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good job. Bring the knee to your chest. Just crawl up. Then extend the leg back. One more time. Crawl up. Head to knee. And back. This next time we're going to step the leg forward. So Do the best you can, call up and step it forward. If it doesn't get there, use your hand and drag the leg forward. Perfect. Let's lift the right hand up, look up. Breathe in and breathe out. Right hand comes back down. Let's push the hip forward. We're going to open up our hips. So bring both hands to the front knee. You can stay here if this is just good enough for you, but if you can bring the hands to the knee and lift your chest, go ahead and do that. Then if you can bring the hands up into a goalpost and cactus hand, then open your chest, open your heart, look up. Take a deep breath. Hands comes back to the knee. Hands comes back to the knee and then to the floor. Then slide your hip back so you can straighten that front leg. Slide the hip back, straighten that front leg. You can walk the leg forward if you need to. Breathe in to look up slightly. And as you breathe out, slide forward and down over that leg. Maybe your toes start to lengthen towards the floor, maybe not. You can flex them or you can point them. Just see what feels good. Breathe in to look back up. Breathe out to lengthen and stretch it. One more. And stretch the hamstrings. Good luck coming back to tabletop. Find your tabletop. How about 3 cats and cow here? Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, round. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, round. Breathe in to look up. Breathe out to round. And let's come to a neutral back. Left knee, we're going to lift him up to the left side. Make circles 9 times, one direction. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up and down. Lift him up and down 2 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Extend the legs out, parallel to the right knee. Oh my God, I can feel that. Yes. Stretch them out, maybe extend them a little more so you can feel it inside, inner thigh stretch a little bit. And we're going to find strength to come up. Just come up and lift your hands up into T. Right hand comes down and left hand lengthens, side stretch. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's come back to T. Switch side. Left hand, left leg. Right hand up. Stretch. Take a breath. Come back to T. Right hand comes down. Left hand kind of windmill all the way down and come back. Both hands on the mat. Slide the left leg all the way back. Lift him up. Bend the knee, left knee. Go straight up and down 9 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good job. Knee to forehead or your chest. Extend it back. Knee to forehead. Extend it back. Knee to chest and step it forward. You can use your hands to drag it. It's okay, either way. Take a breath here just to recoup yourself. Breathe in and out. Then lift your left hand up as you look up. Then both hands comes down. Push your hip forward. Hands comes to the front knee. Hands comes up, go both hands. Open your chest, look up if you can. Then gently release the hands to the knee and down to the floor. Sliding the hip back, lengthening the front leg. Sliding forward a little to your convenience. Breathe in to look up. Breathe out to fold. Breathe in to look up. And fold. Stretch those hamstrings. Breathe in. Breathe out. And find your tabletop. Find a way to come back. Let's get on our tippy toes. And slowly walk your hands to your knee. Yummy, yummy toes here. If this is too much for your toes, for the ball of your feet, you can be on the flat toes, but this is stretching the toes out. Take a breath in and out. You bring the hands to the back. See if you can touch the floor so your chest is open. If this is too much, just place your palm on your back and lift your chest. You can do that. Or your feet can be flat and lift yourself up like this. Camel pose. But on your toes, lift your right hand up. Push your hip forward and stretch back, bend. We're gonna switch hands. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up, and lift them up. And come back down. Wherever you are, find tabletop. Let's lift up for downward dog. Adho Mukha Savasana. Good. This is a V shape upside down. Your body wants to be like a V shape. Your head is in between your hands. It's not above. It's kind of hanging in between the elbows. Your feet are about hip distance. Walk your feet up. Your heel doesn't have to touch the floor. You can push as if you're pushing the floor away from you so your chest can come towards your thigh. Then, when you're ready, just bend one knee or the other. Then come back to a still position. Lift on both toes. Ball of your feet, heels way up. Then come back down. One more time, just like that. Lifting back up and back down. Then let's look forward. Pass your fingers. Slowly walk your feet forward. Take your time. Once you're close enough, you're gonna look up and lengthen your spine. Maybe your palm is above your knee or below your knee. Then fold. Let's do that one more time. Look up and lengthen your spine. Then fold. Let's bend both knees. Place the palm on top of your knee. Lift your chest, lift your gaze. Your glutes kind of stick back. Then round like a cat and look into your stomach. Expansion in your back. Then breathe in, lift your chest, expansion in your chest. Breathe out, tucking your stomach and round. Let's do one more. Breathe in, lift your chest. Breathe out, round. And slowly roll all the way up, standing up. It is the last thing to come up. Breathe in, both hands comes up, embrace the heaven above. Breathing out, hands comes all the way to the side. Breathe in and both hands comes up. Palm together this time. Bring it to your forehead. Bring it to your lips. And find your heart. And stay here. Just breathe in. Start to feel the connection. Feel your body. Take deep breaths. Feel the connection between your breath, your body, and your mind. As one. Breathe in. Breathe out. You are connected to this body, to your mind, to the universe. You are one. And you are exactly who you're supposed to be. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Gently open your eyes and release the hands to the side. So we're going to step the right leg back. How you get there is up to you. I usually bring leg forward and back. Then bend the front knee. So as it's going to come to T, then you're going to turn and face the back. Everything turns and face the back. So let's straighten the front leg, which will be the right leg now because we're facing the back. Straighten, lengthen the front hand. Bring the front hand towards the floor, maybe on your shin, wherever it can land. Then bring the left hand up. It's okay to look down on the floor by your 2 feet, but if you can look up, that's where you want to get a balancing check to see if you can look towards your finger while you're doing this. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Now we're going to bend that right knee. Bend that right knee and place your front elbow or front hand on top of that knee. And that right knee, so it's 90 degrees. And bring the left hand above your head. Side stretch again. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. So we're going to keep the knee front on the right knee bent and bring the body to the center of the legs. So you're going to come up to warrior 2. Your body comes to the center. And we're going to turn our feet to face the long edge of our mat. And bring your hands to your hip. Let's lift the chest up and look up. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, you start to fall from your hip crease, toes in, heels out. Start to come down, maybe drop your hands to the floor to support you. Try to bring your head in between your hands. Just go as far as comfortable for you. Breathe in and breathe out. Look up slightly. You lengthen your hands and look up. Then fold again. So we're going to walk our hands to the left leg. Just grab the pinky side of your toes or the shin and just draw your head to that knee. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. One more. Slowly walk your hands to the center and then to the other side. And towards the right leg. And grab your ankle there. And fold over the right leg. Back to your breathing. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath. And slowly walk your hands back to the center. Let's bring the hands to the hip. Push your leg down, bend the knee slightly and bring your hands to your hip. Then lengthen the hands to T. We're gonna turn the left leg to face the front. Take your time. Beautiful. Straighten that front leg up. Lengthen the front hand. Bring it down. Trikonasana on this side. Take a breath in and out. Breathe in and out. When you're ready, slowly bend that left knee, the front knee, and place your elbow gently. And bring the top hand straight up or above your head. Take a deep breath in and out. Keep the knee bent. Bring the body back to the center of your legs. Hands comes to T, warrior 2 here. Beautiful. Breathe in and out. You're gonna step the back leg forward. Step the back leg up. Hands comes to your heart center. Take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. When you breathe in, bring both hands up and palm together. And when you breathe out, release the hands to the side. One more. Breathe in, lift them up. Now we're gonna swine dive down, hands extended, leading with your chest. Just come all the way down, forward. Look up and lengthen, then fold again. Let's bend both knees, chest on your thigh. Good. Just keep bending. Maybe you lift your heels up and you kind of crawl down here. It's okay to keep your hands or your fingers on the floor to support you. But if you want to play with it, you can let go your hands and pray. Come to prayer on your chest. We're going to end up sitting on the middle of our mat. Hands comes to down. You're going to sit right in the middle of your mat. Good job. Great work. Cup your knees here. You can try and lift your right leg straight up. So it's parallel with the knee. Then see if you can lift the other one up too. Or you can just maybe bend the knees and cup them. Or if you're here, you can point the toes, straighten your hands. And both pose, Navasana. Breathe in. Lift your chest here. Lift your gaze here. Embrace and breathe. One more breath. Gently place your feet back down. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. We're going to twist to our right side. So your right hand comes back. You can hug your knees in, or you can bring the left hand to the outside of your right knee. And I kind of create space by leaning back a little bit. Then breathe in to lengthen your spine. Breathe out to twist and turn. make the necessary adjustments. Breathe in and breathe out, twist and turn. And one more. And turn. And gently come back, hug your knees towards your chest. Take a breath. We're going to switch side. Left hand comes back, right hand on the outside. Create a little space. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, twist and turn. Breathe in. Twist and turn. Twisting and turning is really good for you. Helps to lose weight, helps in digestion. Twist and turn. And it supports your back. Cup your knees. And we're going to slowly lower down on our back here. Coming on your back. Once your back is fully down, lengthen your left leg down on the floor. Bring the right knee to your chest. And stretch your ankles and toes here. You can even rotate the knee so you loosen up your right hip. To maybe 3 times one direction. Tuck them in. Then we're going to switch legs. Lengthen the other one, break the other one to your chest. Stretch your ankles, toes. Rotate your hip 3 times one way, 3 times the other direction. Let's bring both knees to our chest. Tuck them in. Gentle movements. Just massage your back. Take your time here. I want you to breathe in and breathe out. Come back here, wherever you are. Come back to your breath. This moment. This breath. Next breath. Connect to your breath, body, your spirit. Lengthen your left leg down, and it's okay to plant it down or straighten them up. If you can't straighten them up, just straighten them up. Then straighten your right leg towards the ceiling and draw them close to you. We're going to switch legs. Gently switch legs. Yeah, so doing a little more core Butty Asana. You're going to bring your hands behind your leg, that's straighten up. As the leg goes down, your hands will come up over your head. Bring the other hand, hands comes behind. You lift up on your chest. You can feel the crunch in your stomach. Then down and up. Keep going at your own pace. See how many you can do. Take a break if you need one. You breathe out as you come up. As you crunch, you breathe out. And you breathe in as you lengthen. And rest. Take a couple of breaths. Let's bring both legs up. Hands above your head. Then the hands will come behind both legs. That's breathe out. And as you breathe in, both legs comes down and you lengthen the hands. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. How you doing over there? Maybe the leg doesn't want to come up at that high. That's fine. Just do the best you can. Maybe it's just the knee. Just bring the knee to your chest as you breathe out. Bring the knee to your chest instead of the straight leg. Just bring the knee to your chest. 3 more. Finish strong. Just bend both knees. If it's not already bent, bring it to your chest. Place the feet down on the floor. How you doing? Good. Let's push the palm down and lift the hip off the ground. Bridge pose. Sabalangasana. Take a breath in and out. Lift him up a little more. And slowly come down on the floor, all the way down. Gonna place the right ankle on top of the left knee. You can use your right palm and push it with the right thigh. Find 3 different spots to push it with. Then bring the left knee to your chest. You might feel the work you've been doing on your abs. As you tuck in the knee, you'll feel your stomach a little bit because of all the crunches you have done. Take a breath in and out. Then when you're ready, gently place that left foot down and roll your hip to the left side. You can look straight towards the ceiling, but if you can, look to your right. Come back on your back. Switch legs. Push the left thigh away from you. When you're ready, bring the right knee to your chest. Go back to your relaxation. Plant the right feet down on the floor, roll the hip to the right side, and look towards the ceiling. or look to your left. Roll back on your back and release the legs and bring both legs up. So your spine is on the floor. Bend both knees so they are coming down towards your outer rib cages or towards your armpits. Grab the pinky side of your toes or feet. Your fingers are kind of like your kidney one right in the center there. Pushing down the knees, opening up your hips. Happy baby pose. And then when you get to a point that you like, just stay there and rock side to side. Rocking left, rocking right as you please. And gently bring the bottom of both feet together in a Buddha Konasana and draw the heel down towards your body, towards your hip. So one leg at a time, gently release the left leg towards the left corner of your mat. And the right one towards the right corner of your mat. Heels and toe flop over. Your hands just beside you. You can bring the palm anywhere by your side. Maybe the palm is open. And you can gently close your eyes here and allow yourself to start melting to the floor. Find your comfort. Allowing your breath to flow naturally. Allowing your body to be as they are. Allowing your thoughts and your mind to be. You are whole. You are perfect. You are breathing. And you are alive. You are connected. Just stay here. Please feel so free to stay here in a relaxed, comfortable way for as long as you want. This is where I am going to leave you today. Namaste. Have a good night.